Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Andy, aka It's Goddess to You, and I'm back with another episode of Surface Level Conversations, where we take the conversations that you have behind closed doors, those real deep conversations that you have, and we bring those to the surface. I'm talking about the conversations that some people may not understand. I'm talking about those conversations that's going to bring enlightenment to your life. I'm talking about those healing conversations and even those conversations where you may have a deep, dark question that you want to ask, but you're too afraid to. And I'm going to talk about all of that. So, on today's episode, we're speaking on what you are leading with. And when I talk about this is dealing with like when you are presenting yourself to someone, what are you leading with? And whatever you lead with, remember, this is how you value yourself, how you look at yourself, your morals, your values, everything about you, the thing that you feel like is the best part of you. So I just want to kind of dive in on that particular conversation because if I think about this, when I think about something like this, it is really interesting because what I lead with today, I did not lead with 5 or 10 or 15 years ago. So this is what determined on how people treated me, how they upheld me to certain things and made me accountable for certain things. How people actually spoke to me, how they what they knew that I basically desired because this is what I live with. So what I'm saying is, let's say for instance, today I feel like the most attractive thing about me is the way that I think, the way that I speak, the way that I learn. Yes, I'm beautiful. We all know that. Yes, my body's nice. Yes, I can cook, I can clean, I can uphold a home by myself. I can do all these things, right? I have a whole lot of different traits, but I feel like the best thing that I lead with is my thinking, my intelligence, the way that I can hold a conversation, how I can learn from a conversation, but also how I can teach within a conversation as well. So when I speak to people, they know how to speak to me. There is points and times where, a lot of people wonder why they want to call me a gold digger? Or why men be like, oh, I don't know why no female trusts me. Or, oh, everybody is money hungry. Or, oh, no one can ever take me serious. Niggas ain't shit. Hoes ain't shit. That's what you're hearing nowadays. But it's all about what a lot of people lead with, right? So let's say you out and you meet somebody. You meet a guy. And this guy basically is flashy. He wants you to know he got some money. The conversation is wrapped around money. He want to buy you and your whole crew drinks. Okay, he want to be flashy, showing off his diamonds, his necklace, everything. You know that he values the money that he has. He feels like that's the most attractive thing about himself. So he's leading with that, which in return, a lot of times the women that he attracts are going to be the women who are attracted to his money. Are you following me here? So a lot of times with the females, when you go out and you have on nothing, right? Or you're consistently shaking your ass, right? Or, you want to always walk by and show your curviness. And it's okay because I wear stuff that's kind of like fitted. You feel me? Like I wear things that are sexy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, let me put on this see-through dress and some cute little thongs and a bra and go out like that. That doesn't mean let me put on this mini skirt that's so short that when I bend over to pick up something that I've dropped, you're going to see my whole ass, right? So when you lead with that, then in return, you're meeting a man, and guess how he's going to treat you? He's going to be so attracted to your body that when you speak intelligently, he can't even take you serious. Because at the end of the day, you're consistently flaunting your body. You're consistently flaunting your ass. You're consistently flaunting your breast. You're consistently flaunting these things because at the beginning you led with that. You led with, hi honey, or you lead with these things. You know what I'm saying? And then you get upset when someone don't hear you or someone don't take you seriously. These are the things that happen and you wonder why they're happening. Well, honey, let me put it to you this way. You led with your body. So now you're attracting men that just want you for your what? Your body. You got to understand that you are exactly what you are attracting. And I now understand that. So, or what you entertain as well. Because you can attract a lot of low vibrational things and be high vibrational like me, but I only entertain high vibrations, right? But you have to understand when people be like, you are what you attract, it sometimes don't even have to deal with your mindset. It can deal with your value because you always lead with your value. What you value about yourself the most. That's what you always lead with. So if you think about it and you wonder why someone don't take you serious or why you're always getting called out your name or why men may jump in your inbox and talk about what they want to do to you, what you can do to them, or men may, when you first start texting, they start talking about sex and bringing up sex on the first conversation that you have. It's because you have to think about what you led with, right? When you lead a conversation and you go in with speaking about, what type of books do you read? You know, like, what is your goals? Things like that. Starting off with that conversation, then someone will know, okay, this person is goal oriented. This person is more focused on themselves and their future and building things. When you carry yourself that way, then you are going to get or reciprocate what you actually led with, which is someone who can speak on books, someone who has goals, someone who does that, and you're going to be able to basically, move things out the way that's not for you, and it's going to be in alignment with you. So you have to literally make sure that you're leading with what you value. And if you look at how you present yourself when you first go to someone, and let's just say out of relationships, let's just say with friendships, let's just say with the job interview, when you go in there and you start speaking about yourself, what is the first thing that you say about yourself? When you do that, then you become aware of things and you start learning more about yourself. Like, oh snap, I do know that I'm intelligent, but I feel like that I'm more attractive than I am intelligent. And that's what I value the most about myself is my looks. I value my body the most. So that's what I lead with. And maybe this is why I'm getting this result, right? So you have to start learning those things and you'll start getting a different result out of people. And you'll start getting different things out of places you go to and everything. Because what you lead with is what you're going to end with as well. Okay? Okay. So I thought that this was a great conversation due to the fact that I see a lot of negative things online, especially when it comes to this dating world where there is so many people that say that there's not no good men or good women left. Well, I get that. That's because what is everybody's values? What is everybody's morals? Like, ask yourself, what do I value the most out of me? And when I say that, I mean, is it your money? Is it your looks? Is it your conversation? Is it the way that you think? Is it your body? Is it the way that you take care of your children? Is it how you cook? Like, when you are speaking to everybody and when you're having conversations when meeting people, or even if you're in a relationship and you have a spouse, what are you speaking on? What is the first thing that ever comes to mind that you feel like I always have to boast and brag about this? I have to put this on display. I have to make sure that you see this first. I have to make sure that you hear this first. I have to make sure that you smell this first. Like, you have to think about those things. And that's the starting point to getting the change that you're asking for. Because sometimes the things that we value and embody and lead with is what is knocking us into being aligned with certain things that we shouldn't even be aligned with. But we can't get out of that type of space. It's like we're stuck skipping down the yellow brick road due to the fact that we are not even aware of what we actually value about ourselves. You see how I led the conversation with, I value my mind, the way that I think. I feel like that's really attractive. I feel like that's one of the most attractive things about me. I feel like that the way that I can think, the way that I can sit here and be able to put like everybody's shoes on my feet and be able to stand there in it just to understand how someone feels, I feel like that's a great thing. I feel like that how I look at everything differently and have the knowledge of things is different. The knowledge, or even learning the knowledge of those things and actually want to learn, then that is very beautiful. I feel like that the books that I read are beautiful. So, of course, I lead with that. Like when I go into a job interview, I always lead with the value of me being coachable. I'm coachable because of the way that I think. That's still going back to the way that I think. That's attractive because if I'm coachable, that means that I have these experiences in all these different places, but what I need to get rid of, I'm able to get rid of it for your company because you can coach me into it and I'm not stuck. I'm not attached to that. So I have an open mind, but I'm not attached to anything. You get what I'm saying? That's back to my past conversation that I had with my friend Kiana. Like, that is literally the truth. You are what you lead with. And that's what you're going to end with. So start changing what you're leading with so that your end results are better when it comes to people, places, and things. I feel like that a lot of people need to hear this because I'm really sick and tired of hearing about how terrible everybody is. People aren't terrible. It's what you're leading with, and that's the results that you're getting. You have to remember that whatever you think and what you do and what you be is what is projected into this world for you to see. This world that you see and that you live in is your mirror. And I'm not saying the mirror that you see every day in that little image that you have made up and did. I'm talking about like that truth mirror that you didn't ask to see. So you have to remember that. You seriously do. And you have to change a lot of things in order to get your results. You do. Like, you have to change how you speak about things because honestly, the things that you speak is exactly what you're thinking. I remember my grandma used to say, you need to think before you speak. Well, ma'am, don't you have to? The words form right here before they come out here. I am thinking before I speak. If she's seen this, oh my God, it would be so terrible, y'all. Like, I would be in so much trouble. But it's the truth, though. Like, I used to think that all the time because it's like, what you mean I need to think before I speak? I am thinking before I'm speaking. What are you talking about, lady? Like, huh? You know? So, that was funny to me. Sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. So, yeah, I feel like that, that's really important. Like, change your way of thinking so you can speak differently, so that you can see differently. Because remember, we're in and out beings. We think it, which that's in. It comes out through our mouth and is projected into this world. Yeah, I just made up something because I swear, but that right there is the truth. Ooh, speak it, you speak. Ooh. But seriously though, so we're in and out beings. You think, you speak, you see. That's what's projected. That's what you experience. Change the way that you think, which is and then what you value about yourself, what you feel about yourself, what you think is amazing about you. Lead with it differently. Speak. So when you lead, you speak on it as well. So speak on different things about you and what is projected and what you experience, that end results will be something totally different. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh my gosh, I love me. So I just want us to do better. I want us to be better. I want us to think better. I want us to see differently, and I want our world to change. And it starts with you. Change your values. Change what you lead with. Change what you think. Change what you speak on. Change what you see. Change what you experience. Remember, we create our own heaven. We create our own lives. It starts with you. Your value, your morals, your thinking, your speaking, your being, your doing. This is another episode of Surface Level Conversations. It's your favorite host, Indy, aka Goddess to You. Remember, you can find me on IG at Surface Level Conversations. You can find me on YouTube at my YouTube channel, Bosses and Brunches, which is one word. And you'll see all of my episodes of Surface Level Conversations. And you can like, share, subscribe, follow, and all that other good stuff. If you're on Instagram and you want to share my stuff, please tag me. Surface Level Conversations. I thank y'all so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Peace, love, and light.